Today I am proposing to dwell on a subject linked to miracle. Now, the topic of my discussion is miracle is mirage of ignorance and miracle is observed through process. Now, everyone, I not an exception, at some time or other expects some kind of miraculous things to happen. The expectation comes to us as ordinary people we are, naturally, as a corollary of high aspiration or out of desperation. In any situation, much against reality on the ground, we hope for big things. On a common plane, it appears to be normal, a kind of rational expectation. There are another set of people who believe things to happen without making specific effort towards the desired result. They just expect things to fall from the sky. That type of miracle mongering becomes an obsession. It manifests in so many ways, which at its extreme form can be said to be irrational. For many, it becomes a habit. We don't have dozens of people around who visit a deity or shrine regularly with hope that something they cherish would happen just by the visit or by some offerings which they place. Paradoxically, miracle and belief comes concomitantly. Only a person who is a believer would see a possibility of miracle to happen out of divine intervention. Combination of these two attributes makes miracle a strange phenomenon. Contrary to the above, an atheist or a cynic would not bother for any such unexpected things to happen. So, the dividing line between faith and miracle mania is very thin. At times, we have seen some miraculous happenings going viral, making people frenzied with the help of mass visual media like TV, net, and social media. We have heard of some deity drinking milk at all places same time, some other deity crying, drops of tear falling from the eyes. Such happenings makes us to think how much susceptible we as a nation to gullibility. We are much weak in mass psychology, vulnerable to anything in the name of God or faith or religion. Public can be credulous at times, displaying intense appetite for supernatural things to happen. This subject, playing a very significant role in our life, has been explained by Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra in his unique way. I have attempted to elucidate Sri Thakur's exposition on this subject at three different levels. Come to level 1. Miracle defined as good or welcome act or event which does not follow the known laws of nature and is therefore thought to be caused by some supernatural power remains only in dictionary. As something contrary to known law of causation does not occur, we can say at the first level of understanding that miracle actually does not happen. Still something happens which we often call as miracle. That is because the cause of that particular happening is not known to us. This first level of understanding tempts us to believe that we may be rewarded or may get some benefit like a windfall without working for that. But expectations to get something without doing for it is actually a myth. Sri Thakur goes one step further and says, you get what you are worthy of. Do, be, and get is the formula given by Sri Thakur. Come to second level. Second level of understanding on this subject is that any result is usually an outcome of combination of multiple causal factors. Most of the time, we are not capable of knowing the complex web of relationships among these multiple causes and effects. Still, for any act of consequence or any event happening is known to have a defined track of causalities. When we trade on the track, some favorable or otherwise extraneous factors do act and react to our movement, and the resultant outcome gets determined. The analysis at the second level brings out A. some known factors, B. some unknown factors, and C. some definite action for a particular object. Then there are D. intended consequences and E. unintended consequences, all of which are to be dealt with at respective action level. At this level, there are certain known areas of action and certain grey areas of causation, and thirdly, there are unintended consequences. While some are within our zone of control, there are areas outside our zone of influence too. It is here that we assign a space to the supernatural forces presumed to have worked. Many believers pitch in their tent in this space, the space outside our zone of influence. That provides a room for believing in a miracle. Now come to level 3. The third level of understanding on this subject is clearly spelled out by Sri Thakur in the following saying, quote, be thou sure, there is no miracle in the world. It is observed in materializing the commandments of the beloved the great with allegiance, adherence, and active service in an uphill interest of emotional outlook. Think, act, and see with interrelated attachment of meaningful, compatible, correlating concert of affinity, wisdom winks there, bloom of becoming glows there. Unquote. The Message, Volume 9. The second sentence of the above paragraph takes us to the third level of understanding on the subject. We therefore come to a view that normally unexpected and unusual events favorable to us can happen under certain conditions as spelled out in the statement of Sri Thakur. The meaning of miracle comes out in full play at this level of understanding. We have seen prophets conducting many miraculous things during their lifetime. They move certain forces which give rise to some strange and out of the world things. Even there, nothing happens out of nothing. This space under the conditions spelled out by Sri Thakur provides a clear room for miracle. But that miracle is different from those analyzed under level 1 and level 2. Now summarily, the operative part of Sri Thakur's view on this subject comes from the third level of understanding. It keeps the option of miracle open. The responsibility of opening that option is left in the hand of the person. It gives the key of possibilities in the hand of each individual with certain conditions. What is significant for us to conclude that miracle does happen at a higher level of maneuverability. At that level, human effort works in conjunction with divine effort. What is humanly impossible can be divinely possible, said Sri Thakur. But it's a joint effort of human and divine, a symbiotic act of fulfillment, a glorious play of law of nature. At that level, the zone of capability of a person gets stretched. A person outgrows one's limit of capacity. At that level, a dumb can be loquacious and a handicapped can cross the mountain peak. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim jat krupatamahang mande paramananda madhava. জয় গুরু।
আপনাদের কাছে একটা অনুরোধ, এই ভিডিওটা আপনাদের কেমন লাগলো বা আপনাদের যদি কোনো প্রশ্ন থাকে এই ভিডিওর বিষয়ের উপরে, তাহলে আপনারা নিচে কমেন্ট করবেন। যদি ভালো লাগে অবশ্যই একটা লাইক দিয়ে দেবেন। আর এই ধরনের ভিডিও কন্টিনিউয়াসলি পেতে আপনারা অবশ্যই ধর্মকথা চ্যানেল সাবস্ক্রাইব করবেন। নমস্কার।